Look, Ty, we see some thawing beginning to take place, but we're still 11 million jobs away from where we were a little over a year ago. So the economy needs aggressive, bold, and imaginative stimulus, which I think the $1.9 trillion measure being considered by the Senate right now would give, by putting money in the hands of people who will no doubt go out and spend that money, consumer spending being a driver of economic growth, and also making some important investments in accelerating the pace of vaccine acceptance and participation, which I think is essential to us, hopefully by midsummer or in the fall, getting back to a more normal situation when it comes to distancing and events and hospitality and travel. So there's a pickup in the restaurant business, but we're still very far behind. There was a little bit of a downturn in the construction business, construction sector related to probably weather and other considerations. But this is thawing, but we have a long way to go.
Are you surprised that the unemployment rate, which we're just showing there now at 6.2%, of course, a year ago, this time it was, I think, in the threes, the high threes. Are you surprised that it has come down as quickly as it has from where it was last April, May, June? Because I am.
I'm not surprised because I think the determination by those who could pivot and work notwithstanding the distancing rules, notwithstanding the pandemic, people are in survival mode. So those who can are going to keep their businesses open. Those who must work or can work are going to continue to work. But here is what is important. That 6% rate doesn't tell the whole story. The real rate, and we've talked about this many times, Ty, is more like 12. When you count those who've sort of stepped away from the labor market, when you count those who have no job to go back to and may not be looking, and when you count those who are working part-time and looking for and wanting to work in a full-time job. So I think the real rate's more like 12%. So these numbers, as we discuss every month, have to be interpreted in a very real way, because the unemployment rate really measures the number who have looked against the number who actually have found jobs in the last 30 days. So we have a long way to go. The stimulus is needed and necessary.
We've got about 60 seconds, Mayor Morial. Among the critics of the stimulus package, there are some who say that not enough of it, apart from the stipends that go right into people's pockets, not enough of it really goes to COVID-related topics. Not enough of it goes really to opening the schools now. It's phased in over years. Do you have any concern that not enough is going to help us rebound from COVID quickly?
If I had a concern, Ty, it would be that this is a $2 trillion stimulus. A year ago, the first stimulus, one of the largest stimulus that was passed, was a $3 trillion stimulus. So it's puzzling to me why some who embraced it a year ago have now become critics. Some members of the Senate who criticize it today voted for it last year. We needed it then, and we need it again now. So I think people should stop, if you will, nitpicking and recognize that this stimulus is necessary to help us get back on our feet as a nation.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.